Now, in fact, I stopped writing in this era because I've seen that it's just a waste of time talking to people who will not listen. So I'm minding my business. Oh, people will say, hey, you're supposed to be the president's friend, you are this and that. So for me, I doubt that much will come out of what is going on because even the people who surround the president, a lot of them are not ready for the change. They are not ready.
Let me just...
But let us wait till 2039. So when Tifnumbu is done with you by 2031, somebody said they will hand you over to Hell Rufaya or Shitty Man. That one go come do another 8 years. We go come end in 2039. If you make it that far, how old would I be by 2039? I will be 55 years old. Chaize, my daughter, Kuforola, she's going to turn 16 next week. And that simply means my daughter will be 31 by 2039. How old do you think you're going to be that you will let these criminals conveniently mortgage not just your own life, possibly the life of your own children with all these fake promises? I mean, you have to see the prospects before you can possibly either believe them or not. But when you are seeing the truth and you are creating lies, hoping that your lies, that your imaginary wish will then come to be, well, I will see you in 2039. At least World Bank don't advise you already. I remember when they used to have the Vision 2020. How many of you remember that? Vision 2020. Do you remember that? Well, I'll tell you about it. It was a vision put together sometimes around 2000, year 2000 and year 2005. That was that Nigeria would be one of the top economies, one of the top 20 economies in the world by year 2020. Guess what? Nigeria became the poverty capital of the world. APC happened. Nigeria probably would have been the subsidy then that was being removed would have left you buying a liter of petroleum 9 years ago for 150 naira. But it would have been a gun for gun thing by now. And then it won't be anything anymore. And all the trillions that Bukwari paid to his friends would never have been paid. Probably would have been used in building something better for you. But the people that objected then, they are now the ones in charge, who are now paying nearly 1 trillion naira, every month for subsidy. IMF told them that they need to stop. But one madman from a supposed World Bank came and said, the subsidy is a reform. Lying to you that it will take 10 to 15 years before you get back on track. People who told you that they are putting you on track are spending money like money is going out of fashion. Senators are inflating budget, padding budget with billions and billions of money that is not there. Borrowed money. And somebody is saying that to you that you now have to wait till what? So it is now Vision 2039. I hope that we'll be bold enough then to have broken up this entire contraption by then. Because forget it all, now die on a day with this contraption this way. Now die, everybody day. So if you make it that far, I'll see you in 2039. Today, they lied to you that inflation is now 32.7%. And I've told you many times, nobody will convince me. that in your own economics, so inflation is 32.7, food inflation is 42%, when a bag of rice used to be 7,500 naira. Yeah, the crate of egg used to be 350 naira, 400 naira, crate of egg. As at 2020, crate of egg was 600 naira per crate. Today it's over 6,000 naira and it's going to 10,000 naira. They are not creating any real job. Yeah, they are not. You are losing your job, businesses are dying, and they continue to tax and tax and tax, and they are taxing even the dead. But where is the money? They are using the money to fund padded budgets, projects that don't exist, that doesn't exist. They are using the money to fund them. These guys are looting billions and billions, hundreds of billions of naira. Like money is going out of fashion. I've heard that they are going to increase your VAT. Yeah, to 10%. They need more money. VAT is that's when you pay, tax you pay, when you buy a bottle of Coke or a bottle of Pepsi. Yeah. So they are, adding and adding and adding. But when you ask, where is the money? National grid collapsed yesterday. It was said to have been brought back partially. It has collapsed again this morning with 0 megawatt of electricity generated. Everybody is out there saying, is it the fault of Tifnubu that the Guinea collapsed? Is it the fault of the $6.8 billion they took from the World Bank? Can that Olori Bruku World Bank man tells you where they invested that money in your economy? Which of the sector in Nigeria economy did they invest that 6.8 billion? Do you know that this Tifnubu's government, they have taken more than $20 billion loan? Yeah, you heard me right. In the last 17 months alone. Go and convert the over 20 trillion naira they printed. Ways and means. They even came out, oh God, man. Tifnubu came out and told you that he has cleared the 30 trillion naira that Bokuwari incurred from the ways and means when it's a lie. Nobody is raising a whimper or a whimper right now. Okay? So they said, oh, it has been converted to, they have a name for it. So it will be paid in 40 years' time. God. Then who is going to pay the printed 20 trillion by Kadobi? Who is going to pay that? And this is just 17 months. So by the time they get to 48 months means 4 years. Yeah, 4 years is 48 months. How much do you think they would have printed? Tifnubu said they should print more money. He was one of those who advised Bokwari to print more money. Now that he's there, he's printing it regularly. If you check some of the money you are holding, you will see money printed in June 2024. Yeah, go and check it. Hold that naira very well. Check it. You will see money printed in July, August 2024 by Kadobi. They keep printing and printing and printing until you will realize that you have a Zimbabwe or Venezuela on your hands. So by the time they spend 48 months, only God knows how much they would have borrowed, which includes the ways and means. These guys took $3.3 billion from the Afrexim Bank just to fund dollar subsidy for the marketers, oil marketers. Do you remember that or no? Abi Koyemo, Nano had that one. Had that 3.3 billion plus 6.8 billion that World Bank confirmed that they've given to him. How much do you think you're going to get? That is $10.1 billion. Convert the 22 trillion they printed to dollars using the 1,700 naira per exchange rate. That's probably going to give you another roughly $8 billion. Isn't that like $19 billion? Where is the money? What did they do with it? I'm asking you. Then what happened to the over 4 billion that they said the IMF has also processed and gave to them? All this billion you did hear? Where can you tell me they invested it in your economy? I'm asking you. I mean, if they invested this money somewhere in your economy, let's say on power, They invested it on, rail infrastructure improvements, on roads. Maybe you can begin to say, or they invested it on agriculture. You can say, give it time, or this thing will begin to yield very soon. But they have turned the entire place into rent seeking. These are a bunch of rent seeking rogues. So they can go bring somebody, dress him up and say it's coming from the World Bank to tell you that they must continue on this path for the next 15 years. Really? I shall be here when that time comes. Anyway, I am supposed to take course partially, but I think we'll just leave that for some other time. Okay. A bag of rice is now, as I have been told, over 100,000 naira. A liter of petroleum is over 1,200 naira. And same will go for every other food and services in that country. There is no way out of this if somebody now says they do not have any option, that this sacrifice, he even said the poor people, they feel sorry for you, but there is no option. You should endure. Now you they endure. Now them they enjoy. Now you they in pain. Them they inside plane, flying everywhere. And somebody said they understand. It is the sacrifice they have to pay. No, you are the sacrifice. You know what they say? That, if, there is a saying, that if you don't know that you are being played, if you don't know what they are feasting on, probably you are actually the food. You are the pawn on their chess table. And I pray you make it to 2039. I mean, I can still say I'm a young man at the age of 55. That's not bad. I can still hang around here while we continue to try to get a lot of you to see the light. Nobody is coming to fight for anybody. Nobody. But let's say the revolution we need is the revolution of the mind, which means when you are ready, when we are ready, we'll get rid of these guys. Until then, let us continue to sort of laugh, shout, scream, do all we can to make ourselves feel good. But when we are ready, there's nobody that will actually tell us. Good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary political.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọjọ́.